Hello. Hello. Am I audible? Hello. 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 Hello friends, I am CMA Rathna here. Today we will be discussing CMA final costing, that is chapter decision making, or we can say marginal costing. Under decision making, today we have chosen subtopic as make or buy topic. Okay, I will read the question. Question number 11 from marginal costing, that is decision making, I can say. Household Equipments Limited is producing kitchen equipment from 5 components, 3 of which are made using general purpose machines. Yes, we will start the question once again. See, this is a question I have chosen. Household Equipments Limited is producing kitchen equipment from 5 components, 3 of which are made using general purpose machines and 2 by labor. The data for the manufacture of the equipment is as follows. See, there is a household equipment company, limited company. This is producing one kitchen component. For that it requires 5 components. Okay, we will take in this way. This is a household component. This is made of 5 components. It is again subdivided into 2 types. One is 5 components, 3 of which are made using general purpose machines. This is machine 1, machine 2 and machine 3, and 2 by labor hours, labor 1, labor 2. Labor 1, labor 2. Okay. Components A, B, C, D, E given. A, B, C, D, these 3 are the machines, and D and E are labor. That is what given in the question. Machine hours required per unit: from machine A 10 hours, from machine B 14 hours, from machine C 12 hours. And labor 1, labor type of category labor 1, that is D, 2 hours, and labor type 2 is 1 hour. Labor hours required is given, and variable cost per unit also given respectively for machine 1, machine 2, machine 3, and labor 1, labor 2 as well. Fixed cost per unit is given for machine 1, machine 2, machine 3 at the same time for the labor 1 and 2 categories. Total component cost, that is nothing but fixed cost, variable cost, all together is the total component cost. See, here the next one is assembly cost per unit, all variable cost. See, this assembly cost per unit is completely variable one and it is compulsory to complete the product. That is, assembly is completely mandatory one. Okay. Selling price is given 600 rupees. The marketing department of the company anticipates 50% increase in demand during next period. See, as of now we are selling the products now, there is no issue, but our marketing department is expecting that our sales will go, our demand for our products will increase by 50% in the coming period. General purpose machines used to manufacture, okay, general purpose machines are used to manufacture. A, B and C is already working to the maximum capacity of 4572 hours. See, we have 3 machines, general purpose machines only we are utilizing, but these machines are already working at maximum capacity, means there is no surplus capacity we have. There is no surplus capacity. That is, totally we have 4752 hours and there is no possibility of increasing this capacity during next period. Again, there is no possibility also for going for the enhancement of our capacity, that is machine capacity. But labor is available for making component D and E, also assembly according to demand. When there is a demand for the new product, labor are also available, at the same time assembly process is also available. Only bottleneck here is machine hours. Only bottleneck I can say machine hours is a bottleneck. Okay. Next. The management is considering the purchase of one of the component A, B or C from the market to meet increase in demand. See, we need 3 components, right, which are manufactured from machine A, machine B, machine C. Means 3 components we require. These components we are manufacturing or we are making in our in-house. If we purchase any one of the component from the external market, the remaining, okay, I'll tell you. See, we have certain capacity of machinery. The capacity of the machinery is 4752 hours. These 4752 hours are divided among 3 components manufacturing. But if I am purchasing one component from the external market, means I will not be utilizing the machine hours for the component which I am purchasing from the external market. Means remaining 2 components only I am manufacturing in the in-house. So I can utilize more components of rest of the 2 which are manufacturing in the in-house. The components are available in the market, the rates are also given. Component A, if we are purchasing component A 80 rupees, component B 160 and component C 125 rupees. One second. Yeah, it is going fine only. So, required. Now what we need to find out? Profit made by the company from the current operations. As of now, as it is, whatever the capacity we have and whatever the labor hours we have, from that, if we continue our business for the next period also, for the upcoming period also, how much we are going to get as a profit. So that one we need to calculate. If the company buys any one of the component A, B or C, what is the extent of additional capacity that can be created? Just now I told you, if one component is purchased from the external market, the remaining 2 components can be, produced more in number, right? Next, assuming 50% in demand during next period, which component should the company buy from the market? If there is a demand in the market, 50% increase, means as of now we have certain demand, right? If there is a demand increase by 50%, then 150% of current demand for the next period, which component should be purchased from the external market? The increase in price, the increase in profit, if any, if the component suggested in C, means year, is purchased from the market. Okay, one by one we will see. One by one we will see. See, we are selling this product. We are selling this product at 600 rupees. I will write here. Selling price of product is 600 rupees, or else I will write here solution. Selling price of product is 600 rupees. 600 rupees is the selling price. Selling price minus variable cost is our contribution. We know this one. See, variable portion is, variable cost is given here 160, and this one assembly cost per unit all is variable, this is 140, I am sorry 40, total together is 200 rupees is the variable cost. Variable cost, one is variable cost plus assembly, I can say 160 plus 40 is nothing but 200 rupees is the variable portion, then 400 will be our contribution per unit, contribution per unit. Like that, how many units we are producing? See, how many units we are producing? Nowhere it is given directly, but indirectly it is given. How to calculate? Total number of machine hours available with us is 4752. Okay, I will write here machine hours available 4752. For 1 unit of production or 1 unit of output, I can say, for 1 unit of output, number of machine hours are required for components here 10, 14, 12, 10 plus 14, 24, 36, 10, 14, 12 machine hours are required, that is 36. So, I can calculate the number of units to be produced using the existing machine capacity, that is 4752 divided by 36 per unit. These are the machine hours, I can say. (4752) divided by 36 is nothing but 132 units will be produced. 132 units will be produced. 132 units we are producing. 1 unit is giving contribution 400 rupees. So, I can say total contribution total contribution 400 rupees per unit into 132 rupees per unit. Is 52,800. What we got? We got total contribution. From this you remove fixed cost. Fixed cost it is given here. Fixed cost is given 316 rupees per unit. Like that, how many units we are producing? 132 units. Unit 1, what was the amount? 316 per unit. Like that, we are producing 132 units. is 41,712 rupees. Contribution minus fixed cost is our profit. Is 11,088 is a profit. That's what they asked in the first question. See, profit made by the company from the current operation. From the current operations, this is a profit made by the company. Right? We go to next bit. If the company buys any one of the component A, B or C, what is the extent of additional capacity that can be created? Okay, if we purchase any one component from the external market, what is the additional capacity that can be created? Okay, we'll see. See, component A, components I can say A, B, C. We have components A, B, C. If we purchase from the external market, that is purchase cost I can say, or buying cost. If we purchase from the external market, what is the amount we are paying for each component? 80, 160, 125 together, for respectively for A, B and C. 80, 160 and 125. But if we don't purchase from the external market, if we are manufacturing in-house, what is the variable cost we are incurring? Variable cost, if we are manufacturing in-house. In-house manufacturing variable cost 32, 54 and 58. 32, 54, 58. 32, 54, 58. So, see, you need to understand here one thing. If we purchase from the external market, if we manufacture in-house, only difference is the variable cost. Fixed cost will remain same. If you purchase from the external cost or external market also, or if you manufacture in-house also, fixed cost will remain same. Only varying part is variable part. So, we will see only variable portion. Means if we are purchasing from the external market, we need to buy at 80 rupees. If the same product or same component is manufactured in-house, we will be incurring 32 rupees as a variable portion. So, extra cost I can say, extra cost or excess amount what we are paying to the external party is excess cost I can say, excess cost or extra cost which I am paying is 48 rupees if I am purchasing component A, 160 minus 54, 106 rupees, 125 minus 58 is 67 rupees, right? No issues. But for manufacturing of component A, how many minutes of my machine is used? Means I will write here machine hours required for production of component A in in-house. In-house 32 variable cost, variable cost, no, not variable cost, number of hours required, this one, machine hours required per unit 10, 14 and 12. So, here 10 hours required, 14 hours required and 12 hours required. So, I can say extra buying cost per hour, extra buying cost per hour ₹48 extra I am incurring for spending, no, ₹48 extra I am incurring, but if I manufacture in-house this component 10 hours are required, per hour cost is 4.8. I will take another color pen. Next one, 106 divided by 14, that is 7.57 67 divided by 12, that is 5.58, 583. Here again I get a doubt, which component to be purchased from the external market. See, if I go for purchasing of extra component from the external market, if I go for this product, take an example, I need to pay for buying extra machine hour, for utilizing extra machine hour, I am incurring 7.57 as a cost. So I will go for the one which is costing me very less. Extra cost is costing me is 4.8. This is a very less one comparatively these two. When I am comparing with these two, this is a extra cost, means extra cost, but it is the least one. So I will go for the least one I will go. So least one is A. If I purchase, if A component is purchased, if let us assume I am purchasing component A. If I am purchasing component A, it means I am not utilizing the machine hours for the component A, means B and C only I am manufacturing in-house, right? So how many units I will be producing? Number of units can be manufactured, can be produced or manufactured. See how many hours I have? I have 4,752 hours I have, and I am purchasing component A from the external market, means I am utilizing that 4,752 hours for product C and B only. Product B and product C, that is 14 plus 12, 26 hours. So I can say, I will write here 4,750 hours, 52 hours I have. I will be utilizing 26 hours only. So I will come to know how many units I will be producing. 4752 divided by 26 is nothing but 182.76 units I will be producing if I am purchasing component A from the external market. So if I am purchasing component A from the external market, my capacity, current capacity will be this much. Then what is the increase from the previous capacity to current capacity? So I will see increase in capacity. See, previously we used to produce how many units? Only 132 units, but we are now producing 182 units. So I can say 182.76 minus 132, how many units got increased when compared with the old data or old production. 182.76 minus 132, that is 50.76 divided by 132 into 100 is nothing but 38.45% increase in the production capacity if we are purchasing component A from the external market. Take an example, we are purchasing component B. If component B is purchased, see why we are checking A and B, why we are checking A and B, C. See, I will tell you. See here, if the company buys any one of the component A, B or C, what is the extent of additional capacity that can be created? So individually we need to check for component A, component B, component C, so that we will come to know what is the additional capacity we are producing by purchasing one of the components from the external market. So that is the reason we are checking for 3 components. Okay. Number of units, how many units will be produced? Number of units to be produced. See, we have 4,752 hours, 4,752 hours. B we are purchasing B means we are utilizing only for A and C, that is 22 hours. 22 hours. 4752 divided by 22 is 216 units we will be producing it. So again we need to check increase in capacity. Increase in capacity 216 now, previously 132, compared to 132, what is the percentage of increase in capacity? Is 63.636 or 634, we can write 63.64%. Okay. Now we need to go for purchasing of component C from the external market. If component C is purchased, number of units to be produced, number of units to be produced or manufactured. We have 4752 hours. We are purchasing B machine, we are purchasing C component, means we are utilizing only for A and B, that is 10 plus 14 is nothing but 24. 24 hours we are utilizing for 1 unit. 4752 divided by 24, that is 198 units will be produced. So increase in capacity, increase in capacity 198 units now we are producing, previously we used to produce 132, upon 132 what is the percentage of increase? That is 50%, right? 50%, right? We have seen the second bit, and the third bit, assume 50% increase in demand during the next period. If there is an increase in the demand for 50%, which component should the company buy from the market? Which component should buy from the market? See, 50%, if there is a 50% increase in the component, it is obviously to go for component C. If component C is purchased from the external market, then we are able to meet the demand of 50% demand from the market. So component C is to be purchased. Next one, the increase in profit, if any, if the component suggested in C, if component suggested in C is purchased from the market. So a component suggested in C is what? Is component C only. So if component C is purchased, then what is the profit? We need to check. Now we need to prepare a statement showing computation of profit by buying component C from the external market. Component C from the external market. If component C is purchased from the external market, we will be producing components A and B. So we need to see how many number of units we are producing. We have already calculated 198 units we are manufacturing. Number of units produced is 198 units, right? Selling price of each component we have seen 600 rupees per unit minus variable cost. Here you need to be very much careful. I'll show you. See, we will come to this one. See, variable cost here we have written 200 rupees, right? Or else I will show you from the question itself so that you will not get confused. See, variable cost we are incurring 160 rupees is a variable cost and assembly cost is 40 rupees. Totally we are incurring 200 rupees variable cost. But here component C we are purchasing from the external market, means this 58 rupees we are not incurring because we are not manufacturing in-house. So you remove 58 rupees. But this C component we are purchasing from the external market, you add the value we are paying to the external party to purchase component C, that is 125 rupees. 200 minus 58 plus 125 is nothing but 267 rupees is the variable cost. This is what you need to pay attention here. Okay, 267 rupees is the variable cost. 267. So we will come to know what is the contribution. Contribution 600 minus 267 is 333 rupees contribution per unit. So total contribution, what is the total contribution? 333 rupees is the contribution we are getting for 1 unit. Like that we have produced 198 units into 198, that is total contribution I can say 65,934 rupees. ₹65,934, but there is no change in the fixed cost. So fixed cost will remain change. What is the fixed cost? We have this one fixed cost. Total fixed cost 41,712 rupees. 41,712 rupees. So 22,222 rupees is the profit we are getting. Profit if component C is purchased. What was the existing profit? Existing profit we had 11,088 rupees. 11,088 rupees means 13,134 rupees is the extra profit. Extra profit we are getting by purchasing a component C from the external market. Okay, got it? Just go through it. I will give you 1 minute of time. Go through it. We will go to the next problem. Okay, we go to next problem. Question number 42. A company manufacturing a highly successful line of cosmetics intends to diversify the product line to achieve fuller utilization of its plant capacity. Okay, as a result of considerable research made, the company has been able to develop a new product called EMO. Okay, EMO is packed in tubes of 50 grams capacity. It is packed in tubes of 50 grams capacity and is sold to the wholesaler in cartons of 24 tubes at 240 rupees per carton. Since the company uses its spare capacity for the manufacture of EMO, no additional fixed cost or fixed expenses will be incurred. Okay. However, the cost accountant has allocated a share of 4,50,000 per annum as fixed expenses to be absorbed by EMO as a fair share of the company's present fixed cost to the new product for costing purpose. The company estimated the production and sale of EMO at 3 lakh tubes per month, and on this basis the following cost estimates have been developed. Direct material per carton in the sense 24 tubes. In a carton 24 tubes are there. Direct material, direct wages and all overheads given. Total cost is this much. After a detailed market survey, the company is confident that the production and sales of EMO can be increased to 3,50,000 empty tubes, and the cost of empty tubes purchased from outside will result in saving of 20% in material and 10% in direct wages. Okay, if we are purchasing empty tubes from the external market, there is a saving in 20% in material and 10% in direct wages and variable overheads of EMO. If empty tubes purchased from the external market, the price at which the outside firm is willing to supply the empty tubes is 1.35 paisa per tube. If you are purchasing from the external market, it is costing 1.35 paisa per tube. If the company decides to manufacture empty tubes in excess of 3 lakhs tubes, new machine involving an additional fixed overheads 30,000 rupees per month will have to be installed. Okay, see, till now we have the capacity to produce only 3 lakh empty tubes, but if you are enhancing the capacity, then there is a requirement, there is a additional expenditure of 30,000 rupees per month if we are installing a new machinery to exceed our empty tube production. Up to 3 lakhs rupees, there is no additional cost required. What is required? State by showing your workings whether the company should make or buy empty tubes at each of the 3 volumes of production of EMO, namely 3 lakhs. At 3 lakhs units, we are not going for any enhancement of capacity. Whatever the capacity we have, that capacity can produce up to 3 lakhs units. If we want to produce more than 3 lakhs units, then we want to go for the enhancement of our capacity. For that, there is a requirement to install new machinery that is costing 30,000 rupees per month additional expenditure, right? For 3 lakhs and 3 lakhs 50,000 and 4 lakh 50,000 tubes. Okay. Next, at what volume of sales will it be economical for the company to install the additional equipment for the manufacturing of empty tubes? This is in simple language indifference point. Indifference point, we will see what is this. Next one. Evaluate the profitability on the sale of EMO at each of the aforesaid 3 levels. These 3 levels we need to evaluate the profitability, means in each level what is the profit we are going to derive out level of output based on your decision, and showing the cost of empty tubes as a separate element of cost. So when you are calculating the total cost, don't put total cost EMO cost and tube cost includingly, you put separately, means they are asking us to maintain separate cost details for the empty tube and for the EMO. Okay. Okay. Okay, we'll solve the question. Here this company is producing one new product called EMO. This product it is manufacturing, no doubt in this. EMO is packed 50 grams, it is packed in 50 grams and it is sold in cartons of 24 tubes at 240 rupees per carton. And the information is given, company estimated the production and sale of EMO is 3 lakhs tubes per month, and this capacity, on this basis the following cost estimates have been developed. See, this is per carton, right? Means in carton 24 tubes are there, 24 tubes. So we need to calculate first total cost per tube including EMO. EMO is one kind of component which we are selling to the market. This is a component. See, we are selling in cartons. Material cost is 108 rupees. Material cost is 108 rupees for this is per carton. So in this we have 24 tubes and labor or direct wages, I can say wages cost 72 divided by 24 and all other overheads 54 divided by 22. Other overheads 54 divided by 24. Okay, first 108 divided by 24 is 4.5. 74 divided by 24 is 3. Here 54 divided by 24, here there is a clause. See, here we need to understand one thing here. See, one word we need to read once again. See here. Since the company uses its spare capacity, for manufacturing of EMO, that is the one component, no additional fixed expenses incurred. We are not incurring any additional expenses, even though, however, the cost accountant has allocated a share of 4,50,000 rupees per month as fixed expenses to be absorbed by EMO as a fair share of company's presentation. See, in this is already included. So how we will calculate? See, we are as of now we are manufacturing 3 lakhs units. For the 3 lakhs units, we have added 4,50,000 rupees as a fixed expenditure. So this one needs to be removed from our expenditure. Anyhow, we are not incurring, right, that one. So 4,50,000 rupees is a fixed expenditure got allocated for this particular product. For how many units we are manufacturing? 3 lakhs units. This is one trick you need to remember. 4,50,000 divided by 3 lakhs is nothing but 1.5 here. 54 divided by 24, I got 2.25 here, minus 1.5 is nothing but 0.75. 0.75 is the cost, variable cost I got. So I can say 4.5 plus 3 plus 0.75 is 8.25. 8.25 is the variable cost including component and tube, right? This is the cost we have seen, no issues. Next, what is saying? State by showing your workings whether the company should make or buy empty tubes at each of the 3 volumes of production of EMO, namely these levels, okay? And again they are asking here also, evaluate the profitability on the sale of EMO at each of the opposite 3 levels of output based on your decision and showing the cost of empty tubes as separate element of cost. See, this is a element of cost, variable cost. Yes, this is a variable cost, but it includes a component at the same time tube. But we need to segregate what is the cost for the element, what is the cost for the tube. So here we will write separately. What is the total cost we are incurring? Total cost, I can say this is for particulars. Material, we have material. See, material I am saying 4.8. 4.8 includes component at the same time tube. So total is 4.5. We will write everything first. Direct wages is 3.0 and other variable overheads is 0.75. From this, first you talk about the cost variable, that is the component and the tube. So component are the product, I can say, the product which we are manufacturing, and the cost of tube. See, cost of tube information is given, but the component information is not directly given. See how we will calculate. Again we go back to the question. See, the cost of empty tubes purchased from outside will results in saving 20% in material, 20% will save 20% in material, in the sense 20% of the material cost you are incurring exclusively for the manufacturing of tube. So this one into 20%, 4.5 into 20%, you are getting 0.9 as a cost of material incurred for preparation of tube. Next 10% in direct wages and variable overhead cost of EMO. 10% here and and 10% year. So this is 0, this is 0.3, this is 0.075, right. So total minus tube cost will give us component cost. So what will be the component cost? 4.5 minus 0.9 is 3.6, 3 minus 0.3 is 2.7, 0.75 minus 0.075 is 0.675. Now we are able to see the cost individually, what is the cost for the component and what is the cost for the tube also we are able to show. So now calculate totals. 4.5 plus 3 plus 0.7, that is 8.25. 3.6 plus 2.7 plus 0.675, that is 6.975. 0.9 plus 0.3 plus 0.075 is 1.275. Now we got the individual cost. Okay. Next, what we need to do? What we need to do? Till 3 lakhs units only, I will show you that point also, so that you will not go wrong in the examination also. See, the price at which the outside firm will supply the empty tubes is 1.35 paisa per unit. If we are purchasing empty tubes from the external market, that is costing us 1.35 paisa per unit. Again, if the company desires to manufacture the empty tubes in excess of 3 lakhs units, up to 3 lakhs rupees, there is no problem. We have sufficient capacity to produce up to 3 lakhs units. But if it is exceeding 3 lakhs units, we need to go for what? See, the new machine involving an additional fixed overhead 30,000 rupees per month will have to be installed. Means up to 3 lakhs units, there is no need to go for the enhancement of machinery. But if we are exceeding our capacity by, means if we are exceeding our capacity, if we are exceeding our capacity by 3, means more than 3 lakhs units, then we need to incur 30,000 rupees fixed expenditure per month as a fixed expenditure. Okay. So here we need to see, if we are purchasing in-house, what is the cost, and if we are purchasing from the external market, what is the cost, we need to see. Cost of making tubes, I can say we are producing tubes only, right? Cost of making 3 lakhs tubes, up to 3 lakhs tubes. What is the cost we are incurring for manufacturing of tubes? This is the cost we are incurring. We have seen, right? Tube cost. So if we are making cost 3 lakhs units we are producing, one is costing 1.275. If you are purchasing from the external market, purchase from external market 3 lakhs units, they are charging us, where it is, somewhere we have seen, yeah, this one 1.35 paisa, 1.35 paisa. So you calculate it, 3 lakhs into 1.275, that is 3 lakhs 82,500. 3 lakhs into 1.375, that is 4 lakhs 5,000. So if we are purchasing from the external market, 4 lakh 5,000 is the cost. If we are manufacturing in-house, 3 lakh 82,000 is the cost. And up to 3 lakhs units for manufacturing of tubes, we are not incurring any additional cost. Then it's better to manufacture in-house only. No need to go for the external market if there is a demand only up to 3 lakhs units. Understandable, right? So next one. Next, what is given? Next 3,50,000 and 4,50,000 is given. Here we need to see for the 3,50,000 and 4 4,50,000 units also. See, up to 3 lakhs units we have manufactured, no issues, there is everything is fine. In excess of 3,50,000, sorry, in excess of 3 lakhs, how many units? Here 50,000 units, here 1,50,000 units. So, if we manufacture, what is the cost for these 50,000 units and 1,50,000 units respectively, we will see. See, cost of making, if we manufacture in-house, excess how many units we are manufacturing? 50,000 and 1,50,000. We'll write one by one here like this. 50,000, 1,50,000 differently so that it is easy to calculate. Cost of making 50,000 units we are making. One is costing how much? Somewhere we have calculated. If we are manufacturing in-house, this is a cost, this is a cost 1.275. 1.275. This is the cost, but we have the capacity only up to 3 lakhs units. When we are exceeding 3 lakhs units, there is a requirement to go for enhancement of our machinery. For that, there is a additional expenditure of 30,000 rupees. See, I will show you once again. See this one, this 30,000 rupees. An additional fixed overhead 30,000 rupees per month will have to be installed. So, again 30,000 rupees you add it all together in one go. Here 1,50,000 into 1.275 plus 30,000 again additional expenditure. Total 93,750 rupees. Is 2,21,250 rupees. If we are making the tubes inside the company, that is in-house manufacturing. If we are purchasing, cost of purchase if we are purchasing 50,000 units, we are purchasing here we are purchasing 1,50,000 units. What is the cost per unit? Here 1.35 for empty tube, 1.35, here also 1.35. So, I can say So, I can say 50,000 into 1.35 is 67,500. 1,50,000 into 1.35 is 2,02,500 rupees. Now, see here the difference. If you are manufacturing excess 50,000 units in-house, you are incurring 93,750. But if you are purchasing from the external market, you are incurring 67,500 rupees. So, it is better to go for the external market, means you can purchase from the external market if your demand in the market for 3,50,000 units. Only excess 50,000 units needs to be purchased, not 3,50,000 units. Here, when your demand is 4,50,000 units, 3 lakhs units you are already manufactured in-house and remaining 1,50,000 rupee is 1,50,000 units, you need to again going for the external market is only showing less cost. See, this is 2,02,000, this is 2,21,000. So in both the situation you can go for external market only. And what is the question is asking actually? This one we have already seen. At what level of sales will the economical? Okay. This is all the first bit. Second bit, we are coming to second bit. This one. At what volume of sales will it be economical for the company to install additional equipment for manufacturing of tubes? At what level? So at what level is nothing but it is the indifference point. Indifference point. For indifference point, you know the formula, right? The difference in fixed cost by difference in variable cost. Indifference point, that is difference in fixed cost by difference in variable cost. See, up to 3 lakhs units there was no fixed cost, but if it is going above 3 lakhs units, fixed cost is 30,000. Previously it was nothing, so 0. What else I will write here? 3 lakhs. 3 lakhs, no, not 3 lakhs, 30,000. 30,000 minus 0, difference in variable cost. Difference in variable cost, if you manufacture in-house, what is the variable cost you are incurring? If you purchase from the external cost, what is the cost you are incurring? See, if it is in-house, you are incurring 1.275. If it is in-house, 1.275 you are incurring. If it is from the external party, you are incurring 1.35. The difference between these two is 0.08. Three lakhs divided by 0.08 is nothing but, are we writing correct number? 1.35, right? 1.275 minus 1.35 is 0.75. Calculation mistake. 0.075. 0.075. 3000 minus 0.075 is 4 lakhs. So at 4 lakhs unit capacity, if you purchase from the external market or from the if you manufacture in-house, there is no difference. That is what he is saying in difference point. Now last bit. Evaluate the profitability on the sale of EMO at each in the sense we have 3 levels of the aforesaid 3 levels of output based on your decision and showing the cost of empty tubes as separate elements. Okay, we need to show the profit for 3 different levels, right? So we will write here statement showing computation of profit at different levels. What are the levels we have? One is 3 lakhs units, if you remember. Next one is 3,50,000 units. Next one is 4,50,000 units. You can write here particulars. Right? See, first we are selling price. Selling price, where is the selling price? Here. 24 units or 24 tubes we are selling at 240 rupees per carton. It means selling price we will come to know for 240 rupees 24 units we are giving per unit. So 240 divided by 24 is nothing but 240 divided by 240 divided by 24 is nothing but 10 rupees. 10 rupees is the selling price. I can write here simply. Selling price 240 rupees is a cotton. In that 24 tubes are there, that is 10 rupees per unit. Like this we are selling 3 lakhs units in the first level, that is 30 lakhs. Here 35 lakhs, here 45 lakhs. To sell this, what is the cost we are incurring? What is the cost we are incurring? Here again don't club the cost of component and tube because it is given in the question again separately. What is given here? Decision and showing cost of empty tubes as separate element of cost. So prepare separately the cost for the empty tubes and separately the cost for the component. Okay. Component cost is 6.975. Cost of component is 6.975. I can say 3 lakhs into 6.975. Here 3,50,000 into 6.975. This component we are not purchasing from the external market, we are manufacturing in-house. 4,50,000 units into 6.975. 3 lakhs into 6.975 is 20,92,500. 3,50,000 into 6.975 is 24,41,250. 4,50,000 into 6.975, that is 31,38,750. So this is the cost of component, and there is another element called tube minus cost of tube. See, up to 3 lakhs units we have manufactured in-house and it was a favorable cost, right? If you go back to the question once again, see, up to 3 lakhs units purchasing is much costlier than manufacturing in-house. So up to 3 lakhs units we are manufacturing in-house. 3 lakhs into 1.275, that is 3,82,500, but we will write 1.275 here. 3 lakhs units we are manufacturing, one is costing manufacturing cost 1.275, and in excess of 3 lakhs units, this 50,000 and 1,50,000 units, here we have seen purchasing from the external market is a favorable one at 1.35 paisa. So you will write here 3,50,000 units into 1.35 paisa and 4,50,000 into 1.35 paisa. Okay. Is 4,72,500. Is 3,82,500. Is 6,07,500. Now we will come to know what is a contribution. Contribution minus fixed cost is a profit. Directly I am removing here fixed cost also. What is a fixed cost? 4,50,000 rupees they have allocated. 4,50,000. Here also 4,50,000. So now directly we will write profit element. 30 lakhs minus 20 lakhs 92,500, this portion, minus 382,500, this portion, minus 4,50,000. That is 75,000 is a profit. Here 35 lakhs minus 24,441, 250, this one, next to this one, next this one. Total 1,36,250. Next one 45 lakhs minus this element, is 3,03,750. Okay, this is a profit element. Very big problem. Just have a look at here. I'll give you 1 minute of time. Have a look at here. Okay guys, that's all for the day. We will meet or we will come up with another video. Okay, thank you.